Well, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice and do your own research. So, we're going to talk about Grandpa's candles a little bit. Grandpa's candles are feeling neglected because Grandpa's been, and they're very pretty. Grandpa's candles are very pretty. They're Japanese candles. I like Japanese candles. So we're going to start with the hourly chart. Uh, we currently have a sell signal in the hourly chart with my pretty Japanese candles. And what that tells Grandpa is usually a $5 to $10 drop is expected. Sometimes 5, sometimes 10 on the hourly chart. Okay, then we're going to look at the 4-hour chart. And we got a absolute sell signal in the hourly chart the other day. And nothing has really changed. It's gone down, it's gone back up. A 4-hour candle is pretty good size. Let's see, 268. A 4-hour candle can usually be $7 or more, $12 in one candle or more. But anyway, with that 4-hour candle, it usually is good for that $15 to $30 of movement, sometimes $50 worth of movement. But within that candle, they can do a retracement easily of as much as $10. Maybe even a little more sometimes. So the higher the time frame, the bigger the retracement can be, but the longer term out it goes for. So now let's look at the daily candles. And you got to remind me, I was going to tell you how my candles can talk. My candles talk to Grandpa. Oh boy. Okay, so the daily candle, and what is the daily candle telling me? Daily candle is telling me that it's a buy signal yet. But this daily candle that we have right here is getting weaker. My daily candles are getting weak. Well, it even says I'm getting weaker. It said that to Grandpa. I'm pretty sure it said that. So let's see. Then we're going to look at oh man alive. What do I got going on here? Okay, so weekly candle. Tomorrow's the last day of this candle. This candle is telling me a lot of stuff. It's a buy signal is what it's telling me. Still a buy signal. However, from the bottom of this candle at 243 to the top of this candle at 278, that's a lot. 243, 53, 63, 73. That's $35. This candle right now is currently $35 long. That's a weekly candle. Now tomorrow that candle will finish, and then Monday we'll start a new weekly candle. And the thing about a weekly candle is it can go out. You can have, off of a weekly candle, you can get $150 to $200 moves off of that, and very often $100 move off of a weekly. if you know what you're looking at. And but of course it's easier for Grandpa because Grandpa's candles talk to Grandpa, and I just look at them and they tell me everything I want to know. But my point is this: the bottom end of this candle is 240. What did I say? 243. Yep, 243. That's amazing. You know, that's where my blinking 239 to 243 area. And if this thing dips a little bit, it can retrace that much and still maintain its buy status. It can dip $40 or more. It can retrace. A weekly candle retraces. That's why it's tough to trade a weekly candle. Because if you're in a margin account and you retrace $30, $40, you're in a world of hurt. My candles know it. So what I'm getting at is that 239 in the blinking. Remember, Grandpa said it before, the blinking works. I've been laying it on the line here day after day, multiple times a day. Go back and look at some of my previous videos, live streams. Listen to them so you get to know what I'm talking about. You're missing opportunities. I feel like you might be missing opportunity to do well. I want you to do well. Oh, let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, blinking works. Yep, blinking works. The blinking absolutely works. I have never lost a trade since I started with my blinking. Not once. Not one trade have I lost. I'm doing very, very well. I want you to do well also with the blinking. So after, in the blinking, on the downside, which is the buy side, you have the 239 to 243 area. I'm thinking we might see that area this next week. Tomorrow I think we're going to range trade. I don't even think we're going to hit 275. I could be wrong. That's possible. I certainly don't think we're going to blow through 280. They bought billions up there at 280, and they added more to it today. So after the 239, 243 area, then we have where they bought of substance. Okay, think about this now. You want to buy where they bought, where the market makers buys, where you want to buy of substance, and they bought of substance at 229, 230. And last but not least, they bought of substance at 225. And that's where we're going to go sooner than later. If we go to 225 before we go to 280, you will be golden. Do not sell your shares. Hang on to them. Get as many as you can, because we're going to go through 280. After that, in Grandpa's humble opinion, of course, and on the high side, we had a wild day. But we're weakening in Grandpa's opinion. It's weakening. They did some between 275 and 280. They did some at 280, and then they did 275, and then they did 274.50, and then they did 274, shorting, and then they did 273. That's a downward progression, okay? And sure, they might bounce up near that 274.50 tomorrow. I think we're going to be lucky to see the mid 274 range tomorrow. Grandpa will be selling his shares slightly early because I like to sell my shares. I don't want to get stuck up here when it goes to 225, because I want to have a lot of, my candles want me to have a lot of money when I get there, so I can buy a lot more shares when I get to 225. But all that being said, if you want to do a bounce, I'll do an alert. I do alerts. I just wish somebody would watch my alerts. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this. Watch my previous videos. There's nobody hangs theirself out to dry like Grandpa does. Watch those other videos. These guys should be watching Grandpa. That's a fact. The blinking that I got from the Lord is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and I see it, and I'm sharing it with you. Take advantage of it. And tomorrow is going to be Friday, and unless I do an alert, I will be back at what time or what day? Friday? 11 a.m. On what day? Friday.